Hey guys, thank you for watching the SlatRock channel. Don't forget to check out some of our other videos and subscribe to get more content just like this upcoming video. WWE seems to be the place to be for any aspiring wrestler. Still, the company can be a strange place to work for, as the following list will show. Here are 15 ridiculous unwritten rules the WWE enforces on its employees. Number 15. It's not wrestling. Long before home box office coined the phrase, "It's not TV, it's HBO," a subtle way of letting viewers know that there's going to be a lot of swearing, hot monkey sex, and violence, Vince McMahon made it clear that his performers weren't wrestlers. As we just mentioned, they're superstars. And he's in the sports entertainment business. Back in the 80s, this was done to avoid the athletic commissions making the WWF pay fees for monitoring the so-called sport of professional wrestling. Now, Vince dismisses the term wrestling more because he sees himself as an entertainer, and perhaps because he wants to hold the WWE as different than its competitors like Ring of Honor and Impact Wrestling. Number 14. Point at the WrestleMania sign. We haven't figured this one out, but everyone knows a wrestler must point to the WrestleMania sign in order to let fans know that that's where they're heading. Since all roads lead to WrestleMania, you have to question the thinking behind this. This is particularly egregious when a wrestler wins the Royal Rumble and points to the WrestleMania sign, as if anyone doubted where they were going after 4 hours of the announcers reminding fans that the winner of the Rumble gets a championship match at WrestleMania. Number 13. Foreign announce table equals broken table. Putting an opponent through a foreign announce table is a rich tradition that dates back to the Attitude Era, when the WWF superstars seemed to have a laser-guided sight on the Spanish announce table, inevitably putting opponents through it. Now that WWE events have more of an international flair, the Spanish announce table has to compete with other tables. While the WWE's free trade policy is to be applauded, it's become far too predictable. Number 12. Vince McMahon must approve everything. Vince McMahon is well known for being a control freak, ranging from a disdain for sneezing to wanting to control every aspect of a WWE superstar's career. Want a haircut? You'd better ask Vince or you'll end up in the WWE doghouse, as Rusev found out. Want to get married? You'd better ask for permission, as both Rusev and Lana found out. We could do this all day, but the bottom line is that Vince approves everything from promos to finishers to outfits. Vince's hands-on approach has served him well, but it seems like he's lost sight of his wrestlers' abilities to get over without someone breathing down their neck. It's unlikely a Stone Cold Steve Austin or a Rock would have emerged in the 21st century WWE environment, as Vince's control is tighter than ever. Number 11. Commentators must have a catchphrase. The WWE tends to use shortcuts in telling stories, so why is anyone surprised it uses shortcuts to give commentators their own identity rather than have them develop reputations for entertaining calls? While Jerry the King Lawler was known for uttering "puppies" and Jim Ross had a slew of catchphrases including "slobber knocker," both WWE Hall of Fame announcers got over by calling matches in an entertaining and informative way, rather than using these catchphrases to get over. Michael Cole's use of "vintage" is both overused and overshadows what used to be good play-by-play calling on his part. Number 10. No entrance equals no win. Entrance music and special effects have gone from the days where they were reserved for a select few or main eventer to just about everyone on the WWE roster. However, if there's no music accompanying a wrestler, they're doomed to be counting the lights for their opponents. That's just the way it is. Number 9. Referees are made of paper mache. Professional wrestling referees have a difficult enough job calling the matches in WWE while oblivious to heels using foreign objects or managers blatantly interfering. They also have to sell attacks that wouldn't bowl over a centenarian with osteoporosis as if they've been shot. Referees make Glass Joe look like Mike Tyson, and while ref bumps aren't as frequent as they were in the Vince Russo era, you'd think a sport with 300-pound monsters might hire someone bigger than your average peewee football player. Number 8. Authority figures always involve themselves in storylines. While Vince McMahon wasn't the first authority figure to interject himself into storylines, he took things to a new level during his historic feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Unfortunately, the authority figure has gone from someone who shows up occasionally to find a wrestler or announce a big match to someone who gets into the thick of things, often leading to them wrestling, such as SmackDown Live's Shane McMahon and Raw's Kurt Angle. Like many of the unwritten rules on our list, they've become cliches due to overuse. Number 7. Contract signings always end in disaster. When was the last time you saw a contract signing end in a handshake, or even a simple stroke of the pen in a "I'll see you in the ring"? No, a contract signing typically involves a slugfest, usually involving a table knocked over and often someone going through a table. The last time we saw a contract signing end peacefully was probably the last time we heard Tony Schiavone utter the words, "This is the greatest night in the history of our sport." Number 6. Hometown heroes can't go home again. For whatever reason, WWE rarely lets wrestlers working in their hometown enjoy a victory. If you're wrestling in your hometown, you're not only likely to lose, but to be humiliated as well. While it may seem predictable to have wrestlers win in front of the home crowd, including friends and family, it's become equally predictable with fans knowing a hometown hero is likely to become the hometown zero. Number 5. If there's food, there will be a food fight. Longtime WWE fans know Vince McMahon has a sense of humor that rivals any third grader. Bathroom humor is at the top of his funny list, but food fights have to be in the top 3 also. How else to explain the WWE's obsession with superstars hurling food at one another, no matter the situation? The WWE could be distributing food to starving kids, and they'd start hurling it at one another to recreate the cafeteria scene from Animal House. Number 4. Babyfaces smile a lot. Smile and the world smiles back must have been hammered into little Vince McMahon's head, because his babyfaces smile like they've been given the Clockwork Orange treatment. While it's good for some babyfaces to be happy, wrestlers like Stone Cold Steve Austin proved fans don't need or want everyone to be a smiling, happy-go-lucky idiot. That's what John Cena and Apollo Crews are there for. Unfortunately, guys like Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor put on smiles even when it goes against what their characters are supposed to be. Enough with the phony baloney smiles, Vince. We're down with the frown. Number 3. Finisher in name only. Calling a WWE superstar's finisher a match-ending move is like calling Westworld a predictable show. Finishing moves haven't fallen to the status of transition moves, but rare is the match where a wrestler like John Cena hits their so-called finisher once and covers their opponent for the win. Even Brock Lesnar's F5 has been known to fail. Another example of how the WWE has sacrificed moves' integrity for the sake of making a match exciting. Days where a wrestler hit a finisher and their opponent kicked out once meant something. But now, they're as common as the WWE Universe booing John Cena or Roman Reigns. Number 2. Don't call championship titles belts. Just as the WWE long ago stopped calling its performers wrestlers, they're WWE superstars in case you've been living under a rock since the Reagan administration, the WWE refers to its top prizes as titles or championships. Don't call them belts, and certainly don't call them straps. Just ask Braun Strowman what happened when he called the championship by the wrong word and received a verbal beatdown by Vince McMahon himself. Number 1. No sneeze, please. Fans who listen to Bruce Pritchard's podcast, Something to Wrestle With, have probably heard the stories of Vince McMahon's disdain for anyone who calls in sick. Related to this is Vince McMahon's dislike of anyone sneezing. Vince McMahon has many quirks, and one of them is he doesn't like people sneezing, particularly around him, as he sees it as a lack of personal discipline and a way for him to get sick. So, if you're thinking of working for Vinnie Mac, hold that sneeze in, and short of no pulse, don't you dare call in sick. Well guys, there you have it, 15 ridiculous unwritten rules WWE enforces on its employees. Be sure to leave your comments and like our video. And if you do like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one. Hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and as always, thanks for watching. Hey guys, welcome to the SlatRock Wrestling channel. We're big wrestling fans, and if you like wrestling too, you're in the right place. Our channel contains passionately produced wrestling-related videos. Our subject matter experts have been producing amazing facts from the world of professional wrestling thanks to their world of experience. We're proud to say that we've been producing videos of great visual experience thanks to our high-level designers and audio talent. To check some of our high-rated videos, please visit SlatRock Wrestling on YouTube. Click here to subscribe to our channel, or simply type SlatRock Wrestling in the YouTube search bar. Once you're in the channel, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we post any video. You can follow us at @SlatsRock on Twitter. Once again, welcome to SlatRock Wrestling.